welcome back to my channel. I haven't filmed in like 2 months. I feel so bad. The last video that I posted was about my like my art journal setup and stuff, and I posted that about a month ago, but I filmed it long before that, so I haven't filmed in so long. This is long overdue. So this video is about my One Book July setup, and it's just in time for August. I'm so late. I promise I did it. I did the projects. I did everything. I have just been so swamped with orders and trying to make sure everything gets out in timely fashion, and so I've been completely remiss about filming One Book July videos, but I hope that my kind of recap, this wrap-up video, will give you an idea of how I was using my traveler's notebook for One Book July, and how it works for me, and why I don't think I'm going to be continuing with the one book. Not because I didn't like it, but just because it's so heavy and I don't like carrying it around. I don't actually need it probably at all times during my day. I probably only need it when I get home, and so I should just leave it, but it's kind of a comfort. It's kind of comforting, and so I like having it with me, but I guess I don't really like that it's so heavy. So I don't know if I'll keep going with the size and just take out some of the inserts, or if I will downsize completely. I'm not sure yet, but all that to say, here's my One Book July in August. All right, so this, my friends, is McDreamy. So named because of my embossing here. I put Dream on the cover. Oh, by the way, this is one of my newer notebooks that I've added to my shop since I reopened. And not so much the notebook, because I was offering this size and color before, but this is a new embossing option, the Dream. So it is just a wide traveler's notebook, and in the cover colored lotus. Oh, y'all, I was journaling and I wasn't paying attention to where my ink was, and it was right under my planner, so I was kind of upset about that. But anyway, this is kind of like a makeshift dream catcher that I made out of like things that I already had. This is like a bead and some feathers and some little beads. This came to me from Rose at, I believe that her shop is called Ati's Designs. I'll link it because I don't know that I'm pronouncing it correctly. But she's got a cute shop on Etsy. She sells jewelry and like traveler's notebook folders and little hand-drawn cards and stuff like that. So if you see my Instagram, I hope to post what she sent me today on Instagram, so that when you see this, you will see the post on Instagram and see what she sent me. But it was beautiful. This hand-drawn dream catcher that she actually has a video of her drawing it, but that she like blew up, I guess, because I don't think it was that big. It might have been, but she made it into a dashboard for me, and it's gorgeous. The dashboard actually has pockets, which is really cool. You'll actually see it. I have it in here. So anyway, this is McDreamy. It's the wide traveler's notebook. The color is lotus. The embossing is dream. In case anybody is wanting to go to the shop and see what that's all about. So this is my one book for One Book July. I've got 4 notebooks, a oops, I've got 4 notebooks, a pocket folder, and a dashboard is all I have in here. So this is my first insert. This is my bullet journal. So one of the things, July for me has turned into, well, not turned into, I intended it to be this way, but I wanted it to be kind of a new start for me. I really wanted to get my life, I wanted to feel like I was more in charge of my life and my time, and start living more proactively and being present in each moment. And as you'll see, that's kind of my mantra for the next 6 months, is to be present in each moment. But one thing that I wanted to do was change my journaling, my planning style, because as much as I liked, actually I love the size of the personal traveler's notebook. It's a fantastic size. Like, I loved carrying it around. I loved the size of the inserts. I loved everything about it. But I really wanted to try bullet journaling, and I wanted to try it on a larger scale. So these are Moleskines. I've got 3 Moleskines in here, and then another one that I cut down that was more a 4 size, A5, whatever that bigger size is. But yeah, so I wanted to try bullet journaling, and so I wanted to try it in a Moleskine. I didn't want to try it in a personal size. I wanted to try it bigger. So this first insert is my bullet journal, and I'll just run through it really quickly for you. I'm actually going to do another video on my bullet journal, like specifically on my bullet journal, hopefully the next one, and then also a plan with me and like preparing for my August bullet journaling. So that should be coming soon, maybe next week. This is just a card that I got with my order from Two Little Bees, and I just thought it was so cute, so I put it here. This is my index. I'm not going to be using the index too much, just because I'm only using this notebook for my my bullet journal. I'm not using it for collections or lists or anything like that. It's mainly just for planning. So my index is not going to be, I don't need to go back and find things because I know where I am because of the month. So so yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it because that's going to be in a separate video. But this is my the beginning of July. I think I'm going to continue with the washi on the edges for each month, like a different washi. I'm not sure yet. These are just my weeklies. Fitness challenge, some more weeklies. This one I didn't like at all. Weeklies, dailies, and then a July recap. So next will be August, starting here, and I'll put my month here. So that is my first insert in my, that I was using for my One Book July, was my my bullet journal, which I love, y'all. Like I said, well, I think I put in my Instagram post when very first week that I did my bullet journal that I am kind of a list maker to begin with. I have sticky notes everywhere, and like at work I will write everything out on a sticky note and start crossing everything out as the day goes on. So bullet journaling, it just really came really naturally to me. So I'm really loving bullet journaling. This is the pocket folder that was sent to me by Rose. It is so beautiful. I really love this paper, and I only have a couple things in here. I just put it in here last week, so I don't have a ton of stuff in here. It's just a journaling card and this movie ticket that I got. And she's so sweet. She changed this paper out for me. I asked for a different color, and she's like, yeah, sure. So yeah, it's just beautiful. I really loved this paper that she had available, and she's got an Etsy shop, which I will link below. I think I already said that. So the next insert I have is this notebook that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's so cute. It's like gold foiled flamingos, which I'm not huge into the flamingo trend, but I love this color and the gold together, so I just had to get it. This is a little 4x4 that came in a package from, I don't remember. I'll figure it out and link it. Sorry, not prepared. So this insert is is for my Etsy order tracker, and so that will just keep going for a while. I think halfway through I'm going to start with my ideas here. I don't know if you guys watched the first video that I made about my my setup for my traveler's notebooks. In the smallest one, I had an ideas booklet, and I think I'm going to start using it here. Just kind of transfer stuff, or maybe not even transfer stuff, and just keep that one around and start new here for ideas. But this one is all for Etsy, for my order tracker and my ideas. This is the beautiful dashboard that Rose made, and it's got this pocket, which is awesome. These are the headers that I've been using in my bullet journal lately. Like these were a stamp. It's like a handwritten day stamp. Let me get my words together, y'all. So I just keep that there. Fits perfectly. I love this. I love it. She's so talented. Such a talented artist. And yeah, so she sent me this. And this is the back. It's got another pocket here. Like that. So cute. So this third book is my collections and lists and wish lists and things like that. So first I got the index, and it helps me, keep track of all my lists. First I've got the master grocery list, which is just a list of all the things that I buy on a regular basis at the grocery store. And then following that, I've got meal ideas. So I've got like a breakfast list here, a lunch dinner list here, lunch and dinner continued, and then 2 more pages for any ideas that I get. So basically I've taken all of the ingredients here that I buy on a regular basis, and then I've incorporated them into what I can make with them. So after the meal planning part, I've got a reading challenge that I'm doing. I actually did the same one last year. It's 26 books, what is it called? 26 books of Bringing Up Burns. And a lady started this last year on her blog, and I participated last year also. I didn't get to 26 books, and I'm not going to get to 26 books this year either, just because I stay really busy and I only get a chance to read just before bed a chapter or 2. But it's a really cool idea. Basically there's a bunch of prompts. You can do them in any order, but you basically have a prompt, and then you can read whatever book fits that prompt for you. And then you post your book on Instagram, and everybody can see what book you're reading and get ideas and share stories about reading the book if they liked it or whatever. It's really, really cool. So like one of the prompts is like a book written in the decade you were born, a book with magic in it, a book that won an award. So it's just a prompt, and you read whatever you want. Actually, right now I am reading Crown of Midnight, and it is so good. I read the first one a long time ago, and I'm a little more than halfway through, and actually last night I read far too late into the night, but it's a really, really good series so far. What is that going to satisfy? Crown of Midnight. That's going to be a book with magic in it. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I love, love, love to read. So that's been fun. Next, I've just got I've got a things to do page and a places to go page. I thought this was going to be a good idea, things to do, just because I have things that I know I want to do, but then when I sat down to write it, I couldn't think of what I wanted to do, so I just wrote everything. I'm dumb. And then places to go, I've got a ton of places that I want to go, and that list just keeps growing, so hopefully I'll hit a couple of these on my trip to Europe this fall, Lord willing. So yeah. I've got my Instagram hashtags, and I got this idea from someone else, I can't remember, but they basically wrote down all the hashtags that they liked because you forget and you don't want to go back every time. So I just wrote down different ideas, like based on what I'm posting, like if I'm posting about the Etsy shop, or if I'm posting about traveler's notebooks or planning or mixed media, then these are just like some tag ideas, hashtag ideas that I don't want to forget. So here is my One Book July project area, and I had two projects that I was working on. First, I started reading the KonMari book, The Life-Changing Art of Tidying Up. The Life-Changing Art of Tidying Up. And I haven't finished it yet, but I've gotten to the section about clothes, and that was the part that I wanted to focus on. The rest of the stuff is I'm going to get to, but like I don't have time to do it all at once like she suggests. So I was just focusing on the clothes portion, and that was my project, was the clothes, and like, you know, going with the KonMari theme of like only keeping what you love and getting rid of things that you don't. My second project was to really dig in and start getting ready for my trip in October, because I've been kind of procrastinating. I mean, I'm a big procrastinator anyway, but like this isn't something that you should probably procrastinate about. So these were my two projects for One Book July, and so for my the KonMari project, I decided to do a capsule wardrobe. I don't know if you can actually see this because it's in pencil, and it's in pencil because I wanted to be able to change it if I wanted to. So I don't know if you guys know what a capsule wardrobe is, but I think it's awesome. And I'm actually going to do a whole video on my KonMari purge and my clothes purge and my newfound love of capsule wardrobes. But just really quick, a capsule wardrobe is where you have like a small number of items, rather than, you know, a closet full of things and you never know what you can wear. You never have anything to wear. It's actually a small number of things that you wear on a regular basis and that you love. And so I thought that idea went right into the KonMari idea of getting rid of the things that you don't love and only keeping the things that you really do love. So I used the capsule wardrobe idea to go into my KonMari project. So I will go into this in not the next video, because my next video I hope is going to be a plan with me for August, but the next video will be about that. And then I started my planning for my trip. It's going to be in October, hopefully the first week in October, the first 2 weeks in October. And so this is just like spending estimates, like departure and arrivals, depending on if I got the flight that I was hoping for. I didn't, but we'll figure it out. And this is just going to be more about the flights. These are activities to do in each country that I want to go to. And yeah, so that'll be continuated. So this is like Scotland activities, England activities. I also hope to go to France and the Netherlands. So this will be the France activities and the Netherlands activities. Well, really just Amsterdam. I'm not trying to hit all of the Netherlands. I just want to go to Amsterdam for a little bit and fly out of there possibly. So that was my One Book July projects. This last section is my creative notebook, and I love this notebook. I decorated it with a couple different things. This came from, I think it was like one of those color, what is that collection at Michael's, the Colorful or something, whatever. And then I just, this little cutout wasn't big enough to cover the whole notebook, so this came from a different pack that I got from Hobby Lobby, like a little cardstock paper pack. And then I just covered up that line where those two met with this burlap liner. I don't know. But so this is my creative journaling notebook, and if you've seen my previous videos on like my journal with me, I mentioned that journaling doesn't come very easily to me. I'm much more comfortable with the art section, the art idea of journaling. And so I really wanted to give it a try, and I find that the only time that I can really sit and think about journaling is in the very wee hours of the night. Like, I should be asleep and I'm not. I'm up decorating and journaling. So that is something that I discovered, and it kind of made me laugh. But so I'm just gonna go through this really fast because this isn't what this is about. And in a different video, I will talk all about my new journaling notebook and, you know, how I'm doing with my journaling and all that. So this is just a prep page. This one's pretty cool, actually. Like, this was a paper pack that had this little folder, envelope thing that you could make, and then like a little journaling card that fits in it. I'll show all that in the next video, or some next video. This was that same paper pack that this stuff came in. This was washi from Marshall's, but Marshall's, I always say that, not Marshall's, Michael's, washi from Michael's. The same paper came from that, but this paper came from Hobby Lobby. This and this. This was just me playing around because the paper was just so beautiful. So yes, you guys. So starting in August, because I didn't get to it in July, I'm planning on doing challenges here. I really love all the challenges that you can do on Instagram, but I never remember to do them, and so I'm really gonna try and get that together. So this will be in halfway through the book. I'm gonna try and maybe start doing some challenges. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, that, you guys, is my one book for One Book July. I was really happy with it, and I was really, I felt very organized, and I felt like it was really helping me get my life together, not necessarily the one book, but the ideas that came with it, like getting the projects together. That really helped me because it gave me like a focal point. I needed to get my wardrobe together, and I needed to start working towards getting my trip taken care of. So I'm really happy that I did do it, because it really helped me out in getting myself organized. In addition to my new bullet journaling system, which I just love. So this One Book July for me has been a complete success. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them down below, and I will try my best to answer as soon as possible. I do like to answer everything that is posted, but yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!